Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Ratliff Mandolins weekly production diary series. It's been a week of firsts and lasts. Number one on the list is mandolin number 5 here in front of me. We got the last piece of binding glued on the peg head, the first piece of pearl installed, and the last piece of pearl installed. So it's completely finished. Here is some shots of that last piece of pearl being put in. And a quick series of close-ups showing the binding joints, how nicely the 3 pieces come together. We also got all of the binding on the peg head of mandolin number 11. Now let's go to the other room and see what all we got done in there. Number 7 got its fingerboard glued on and the peg head overlay glued on, and it is now hanging in the front room ready to be finished out. Number 9, after it had the peg head overlay glued on and it was run through all the cleanup process, it is now ready to hang on the wall in the front room to await the next construction steps. And number 10, it was the one that had most of the last in line honors. It was the last to have its truss rod installed, the last to have its fretboard extender installed, the last to have the fretboard glued on, and this morning I glued on the peg head overlay, so it was the last to have the peg head overlay glued on as well. Now, after it's done with all of the peg head overlay cleanup business, it'll come in here and hang with these other ones, and they'll all be more or less in about the same stage of construction, which is they've all been 80 gritted down and they're all pretty much shaped, except for the neck areas, which are still big and bulky and they feel like a ball bat, frankly. So all those will have to be brought down to spec, cleaned and trimmed and sanded and all like that. And then we'll need to put frets in them, and only then will they actually be ready to get ready to shoot the finish on all their final sanding and all that sort of stuff. And that's where we'll start next week. So thank you so very much for watching, and it's Christmas Eve. Hope you have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and come back and see us again on the next edition of the Ratliff Mandolins weekly production diary series. Hope to see you then. Bye now.